Hey guys, Fabio Elmo here, and welcome to the Elmo Stage channel. Welcome again to this new video. Welcome again to the new juice. Before I start, guys, show some love. Okay? Show love. Show some love to your Italian-Belgian coach who is doing beautiful presentations about dating and relationships. About male and female dating dynamics. Okay? Show some love. It's not difficult. It doesn't take a lot to click on the button. Click on that subscribe button so you can always see the juice as first. Okay guys? So, the title of today is Why Women Test the Emotional Resilience of a Man. Okay, first you gotta understand that women, they are emotional. In their core, they are emotional beings. Okay? We, men, are rational and logical. And to have a healthy female to male or male to female dynamic, you have to have some polarity. It's like polar opposites. It's like yin and yang. So, since they are emotional, you can't be emotional as her. You also can be an emotional person. Yeah, you can have emotions and you can have feelings, of course. But when it comes to women, and it comes to dating, when you are also emotional, it will never work. It's not that it will never work, but you gotta understand that to have a healthy relationship where she can look up to you, where she can look up to a woman that she can respect. It's never the guy who's emotional, because the guy who's emotional, she can't really trust that guy. She can't really feel safe with that guy. Okay, because he's emotional. Women make decisions based on their emotional state and how they feel about you. Okay, so if they want love from a man, it's not the man that is emotional. It's the man who is rational and who is logic and who is stoic and who knows his intrinsic value. Okay? He knows who he is on the inside. He's a real man. Okay? And he's rational and he's logical in his decisions. When they are in a relationship, if she's the one leading with emotions and he's the one who is logic, if she's the one leading with emotions and he's going with her emotions, that's when the chaos starts. Because, it can't work like that. It never worked like that. It can't work like that, okay? So maybe you can have a relationship when you are also an emotional person, but in the end, she will never trust you. If her emotions are taking over your logic as a man, thinking logical, it can never work. Because she will not trust you. Okay, so you have to have polarity, yin and yang. Yin and yang goes together. It's the masculine energy and it's the feminine energy. And those two energy goes together. Okay? You need that. Because they are polar opposites and polar opposites attract in energy. Okay? So when she's getting emotional, she's coming with all her emotions to you, and that can be every emotion possible: anger, sadness, anxiety. She can come with all those emotions to you. But when you always stay grounded, in your center, in your masculine center, in your masculine core, staying logic, staying rational, staying stoic, that immovable rock. When you stay grounded, when she's always coming with her emotions to you, she feels safe. Okay? Because you gotta understand that women always search for the biggest, strongest man that she can have. And when she knows that she can have, and when she knows that she has the strongest man, the strongest mate that she can have to pair with, she feels safe. Because in the end, a woman is a survival creature. okay? And so they always test for the biggest, and so they always test for the strongest man that she can have. And she needs to test for the strongest mate that she can have, because then she knows that her hypergamous nature, her hypergamous instinct is satisfied, okay? Her hypergamy is satisfied when she can look up to a man. And she can't look up to a man when this man is also emotional, because then he's in his feminine energy. When he's in his feminine energy, she can trust him. She can trust his core, because his core is masculine and his core has to be rational and logical. So when she comes with all her tests to you, and she can feel that she can move you off center from your masculine core, at that moment she doesn't trust you anymore, and she doesn't feel safe anymore with you. And because she doesn't feel safe anymore with you, hypergamy is not satisfied, and she will look down on you, and she will look for a bigger, stronger man. Not a bigger, stronger man on the external with a bigger six-pack or bigger muscles. No, a stronger man on the inside. Because when you have muscles and when you have six-pack, and she starts testing you, because you having a six-pack and you having big muscles, that doesn't mean that you are strong on the inside. And when she's starting to test that man to see and test his internal strength, and she sees that he's also weak on the inside, he isn't that immovable rock, or he's also getting emotional, that's the moment that hypergamy is not satisfied anymore, and she looks down on you, she feels better than you, and she will look for a stronger man. And the magic words that you really can have, and maybe you already had that, maybe you already had a woman say that to you, but when she says, I feel safe with you, those are the magic words that you can have from a woman. Because when she feels safe with you, that's the moment that you know that you are always acting as a man. So when your woman says to you, I feel safe with you, keep it that way. Okay? So don't change your behavior, keep it that way. Okay? Always be that strong guy, guys. And when you are that strong guy, she will never leave you, because she feels that she's looking up to that guy, and because she looks up to that guy, she knows that she can trust him and that she can feel safe with him. She respects him. The problem is nowadays, guys, that in this modern society, a lot of guys are getting quick emotional. They don't really are in their masculine core, and because they don't really are in their masculine core, oftentimes they lose the woman. Okay? So, when she doesn't feel safe, when does a woman doesn't feel safe with you? Okay? She doesn't feel safe with you when you are failing her tests. When she throws tests at you, those could be sheet tests, those could be interest tests, those could be congruency tests, those could be availability tests. All of these tests, when she sees that you are failing them, and again, guys, she's not doing that consciously, it's also subconsciously. It's her programming, okay? It's her inner nature to do that. It's to see that she can feel safe with you, because she is a survival creature. She needs to feel safe with you. And so since she is a survival creature, she tests, because she needs to know, can this guy protect me? Can I feel safe with this guy? It's all subconscious. It's in our hardwiring. It's in our hardwiring to test you, okay? So failing tests, that's the first reason that she doesn't feel safe with you, okay? The second thing is going with her drama. You gotta understand, guys, maybe you know it, maybe you don't, but women, they love drama. That's why they love to see 5 times to Titanic, even if they know that Leonardo DiCaprio will always die. They keep looking at him, and I don't know the fun of it, of a guy seeing dying every time, but they like it, okay? They like it. So they love drama, okay? And so they also like that, and so they always like to bring that drama also in real life, okay? That's also why they like reality TV shows, or they like soaps, or they like soap series, okay? With a lot of drama. And to feel something, they also need to bring that in the relationship, or when they're dating with a man. So also, when you're not going with her drama, or she or she starts a temper tantrum, when you're not going into that drama and you stay stoic and you are like, hey, yeah, that's how they are, you can come with your drama and it's what it is. You just gotta accept it that they make drama, okay? And if it gets too much drama, you have to say, look, honey, it stops here. The drama is enough now. Calm down, it's nothing bad. Everything's going to be fine. She needs to feel that her bringing drama, her bringing temper tantrums, her always complaining. She needs to feel that you really don't care, okay? So that's the second thing. The third thing is when you don't act assertive or get mad or angry. If you're not an assertive guy and you don't really have some boundaries or so in your life or in a relationship with a woman, she will get mad. She will always try to check that boundary. And if you don't have a boundary, that's when everything will go badly fast. Okay, so as a man, you gotta be assertive and you gotta have some boundaries that you're establishing when you have a relationship with a woman. Okay, because otherwise she will always try to disrespect you and try to see how far she can go with you, how far she can push things, push the boundaries that you have or don't have. So always when you are in a relationship, have some boundaries, because otherwise, if you don't have them, she will try to go over you and try to get the power over you, okay? And when she starts to have the power, you're lost. And so a lot of guys, because they aren't assertive, because they didn't establish some kind of boundaries, when she starts to test you, a lot of guys who don't have emotional control over themselves, they get mad or angry, okay? They start to be mad at her or angry at her. Yeah, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's not fair, it's not good. Instead of saying, hey, it's not good that you are doing that. I don't like it that you're doing that. So don't do this anymore, because otherwise, between me and you, it's not going to work. Okay? So if you get angry or mad, she can see that she can move you off center. Because guys, you gotta understand, angerness or being mad is an emotion. Okay? And what do we say about emotions? Women are emotional. You have to be rational and logical. And so when you are getting emotional and being mad or angry, she knows that she has you and that she can move you off center because you're getting emotional. She knows that when she's doing those tests, she sees that you're getting emotional and moving away from your masculine core and masculine center. That has to be rational and logical. Okay, so to give you an example of a friend of a friend. Okay, so I have a friend, I was out with him, and he had another friend, and this friend was out with his girl. Now, I know the guy, not personally, but he has a good jawline, good beard, good hair. He's a fitness boy, he has tattoos, he looks like a little bit like the bad boy, you see, so he has good looks. I have to say he has good genes, the guy has good genes, okay? And so the girl he was dating was also a very beautiful girl. A lot of guys will give her an 8, a 9 or a 10 in sexual market value because she's a beautiful girl. So when they were out that night, he told me that she was acting a little bit, maybe disrespectful. I don't know if it was disrespectful, but she did some things, some behaviors that made the guy mad and angry at her. And also he had consumed some alcohol, like my friend told me. And so he left the bar and he left her there alone. And so at that moment she knows that, I can play with this guy if I want. So he was losing himself. He was losing himself in the tests, he was losing himself in her behavior, and so because of that, he left. Because he was mad and he was angry. And so afterwards, the girl went home with my friend, and not sleeping, but like, since they were with the car there, he left with the car, so she was alone. She needed to go home. So my friend took her home and drive her home. Okay, so, and then I know that a couple of months later, the relationship stopped. So I can already imagine that further on in the relationship, probably she also threw him a lot of tests at him, and probably he failed them, and because he failed them, she couldn't feel safe with him, and that's the reason that the relationship stopped. Okay, so you gotta understand, if a woman can move you off center and get you in your emotional state by doing those three things: failing tests, going with her drama, when you don't act assertive or get mad or angry. When you're doing those things and she feels that she can move you off center by doing those three things, she will not feel safe with you. That's how it is, guys. She will not feel safe. And the more and more she does those tests, the more and more she can see that she can move you off center by you getting mad or you getting angry or you acting like an emotional buttercup. Yeah, she will not feel safe, and because she doesn't feel safe, hypergamy is not satisfied, and she will look down on you and she will leave you. Because again, they're survival creatures. They need to feel safe with a man. So, how do you pass the test? First of all, stay grounded. Stay grounded in your masculine core and be that immovable rock. Whatever she brings to you, whatever drama she gives you, you stay stoic, you stay in your masculine center. She cannot move you off center. You gotta see yourself as the rock, and nature is throwing all things at you. Wind, storm, hurricanes, but the rock just stands. You are the immovable rock. You stay grounded, okay? The second thing is, don't react logically. Sorry guys, mistake, of course. Emotionally. To give you an example, how that looks. So I had a female friend that I was dating, and I made a video, and she wasn't really agreeing with what I was saying. Okay, because I'm saying things here that, yeah, are true, but sometimes women, they won't accept the truth. Okay, so she was saying like, yeah, I didn't like what you said in that video, it's wrong. I also don't really like what you're doing. And I was like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I like to speak about. This is what I'm doing. Okay, I want to help guys to have a better dating life, to understand more about female nature, to have better relationships with women. So I was telling her, yeah, that's what it is. And because she saw that I was standing firm on what I wanted, and that I wouldn't break or change because she was saying that, she knows, oh, I can feel safe with that guy. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing. I can throw him off his path. He knows what he wants. Okay, so the third thing, when it's silly, laugh it off. Okay, when she says something really silly that really has no meaning, or really you think like, what the fuck is this? You're just like, hey, it's okay, it's fine. Don't bother. Okay, laugh it off. Don't get angry when she pushes your boundaries. When you feel that she's pushing your boundaries, don't get angry. That's what I said here. Like the girl in the bar with the guy probably was pushing a little bit of his boundaries. He gets mad, gets angry, drives away, leaves the girl there, and the girl is thinking, damn man, I can do whatever I want with you. I can laugh with you, I can play around with you. You're getting emotional, you're getting angry, you're getting mad. So don't get angry when she pushes your boundaries, but instead be assertive. Okay? Just be calm when she tries to push your boundaries and say, look honey, that's not how it's going to be between us. If you act like this, I'm going to leave. Because that's not the way I want to be talked to, or I don't like this behavior. Okay, so you gotta put a boundary in the beginning. I think a lot of guys, when they start dating or want a relationship with a woman, they just want a relationship because she's beautiful. But if you want a relationship with a woman, you gotta put some boundaries. Okay, without any boundaries, she doesn't really know how far she can go. But if you're establishing boundaries from the beginning and you really mean it, and you say when you're doing that and you're pushing that boundary and you go over that boundary, there will be repercussions. Okay? Probably this guy never did that. Okay? So, next thing is don't go fixing mode. We guys, we want to fix things. We want to make things go easily in our lives because we're logical. Okay? We want to fix things. We want, when there's a problem, we want to fix it. And women don't work that way. Yeah, they also want to fix problems, but they want to fix problems when a man is a little bit problematic. And when she loves that guy, and that guy is a little bit problematic, she wants to fix him a little bit. If he's a bad boy, she wants to make him a good boy, okay? But here it's pure when she throws some emotions on you, she throws a temper tantrum at you, she's saying things at you that are a little bit for degrading you or putting you down a little bit. When you act, okay, I'm sorry honey, how can I make it up to you? How can I fix it? Or when she leaves for a week, why did you left honey? What can I do to see you again? Because when a guy feels that there is a problem, he wants to fix it. When a guy is feeling that she pulls back for a week, then he wants to fix that. Because you see, oh, she pulled back for a week, there is a problem. I need to fix that problem. Because we are problem fixers. We are men. We want to fix problems. We want to keep things good with our women, but also between our friends. Mostly that's what we want. If we appreciate that friend, we want to make so that those things are good between us, good between friends. Me, if I have a problem with a friend, I immediately want to fix it. If he's a good friend and I truly care about him and I love him, yeah, I would fix it. I would fix the problem because we're friends. But with women, it doesn't work like that. Okay? When you want to fix that problem, a lot of times guys are getting emotional and she sees, you see, I pulled back for a week and he already is there for thinking that there's a problem or that he needs to fix something. A woman will fix you, a woman will try to fix you, but when she's bringing emotions to you and saying things to you that she thinks is not right or not good or bad, or she wants to put you down by saying some things, then you need to be the one who's standing firm and saying, hey, I'm going to let things play out and we'll see. Okay? I'm not going to fix it. It's not because she's mad at me or angry at me or she tries to put me down or she thinks that I did or she feels that I need to do something, that I'm going to fix that. Okay? You don't need to fix anything. And the last thing is a little bit together with my point, don't go fixing mode, don't get reactive. It's what I said when she pulls back. Don't get reactive in a way, oh, sorry honey, did I do something wrong? Can I make it up to you? I didn't heard already from you for a week. So where are you? Can we see each other? Because I miss you. Those things. You don't get reactive. Because when you don't get reactive, she knows that She can trust you. She knows that you're emotionally strong. She knows that she can do all the things she wants to you, but you're emotionally resilient. You have resiliency as a man. You're strong on the inside. You have internal strength and confidence to not feel all those things. You have the confidence that you show to her, and because you have that confidence that you show to her by passing all her tests, she can feel safe with you. And her hypergamous nature, her hypergamous instinct is satisfied. Okay, so that's the video of today, guys. Again, I'm repeating myself, but since I'm starting on YouTube, I give away free calls, one-on-one free calls, where I can go in depth with the problem that you have. Okay, we can analyze your problem in depth, and we can find a solution to your dating problem or your relationship problem. Okay, because now I have the time, because I'm starting, I can go in depth with you and I can focus on the problem that you have to resolve it. Okay, and also, guys, if you want to know how to attract and retain every woman, I've made a course in my community. I worked on for 5-6 months, and it's a great course where you're going to understand female nature, and you're going to understand more the female, and you're going to understand more the male to female dynamic and how to attract and retain that woman. Because a lot of guys here, they can attract, but then they lose the girl because they don't understand female nature, they don't understand hypergamy, and so because of that, they lose oftentimes the woman. So my course is for attracting and retaining every woman. Okay? So yeah, again, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that button. And with that said, guys, I will see you in my next one. Ciao.